Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to more of Parallax. The game of pushing buttons and jumping through portals, which eventually winds up in our imminent demise. We've recently encountered lasers here in Chapter C, where things are getting a little bit more complicated. We're no longer immediately acing every puzzle we find, but we're going to continue to explore and see if maybe we can uncover something new and interesting. So we can change these portals individually, but I'm not sure at the moment why we would. This will allow us on a timer to change them both back. That is an unusual thing. So evidently we want to change one of them and then go through the timer and have them switch. Is that right, though? What is the benefit of such a long timer on a puzzle such as this? We need to get across, but I fail to see how having a time delay on that actually helps us. And I walked off the ledge again. Whoops. Let's try that over. Because we can jump through here now, but the laser's in the way, and obviously in order to be able to get through, all we need to do is move the laser. In order to move the laser, we have to get to where? That line disappears underneath here. We have to get something that allows us to move both of these lasers, which is over there, and on a timer. So the timer is actually relevant then. The timer is connected to both lasers. So something to do with the timer then, on both sides, must be used to get across. So if you get over there first to be able to accomplish anything here, which means that portal has to be arranged like that, and we have to go through it on that side. So let's go check out this side. Is there anything over here? Nothing at all. Okay, let's change the portals then, so we can get started with something. Right now it seems like our goal is to get to that side of this portal. Because we can get over here again now to jump across, except that the laser's in the way, so that doesn't actually benefit us at all. We can hit this button, which is the long timer to switch both of those. But that doesn't really help us. We can, fall down the pit. We can switch one of them as a way to get back across by switching one and then doing the long, slow timer. It'll let us actually jump out. Because when it hits, we can collide on one and get out the other side, but we'll need to do this again later in order to actually solve the puzzle, evidently. Problem is, this doesn't actually change much for us. Coming back to this side, I don't think we've actually changed anything in the world. And we didn't need to do that, because we can just walk through here. So that doesn't actually benefit us at all. We have to find some other way to affect the world to actually change things, because this so far has been largely unhelpful. Okay. So of the commands we know how to use in this area so far, none of them seem to actually help us in the least. We could try and jump across, but again, we need to hit the same laser button as before to be able to do anything about it. Changing those changes nothing else. So that's not useful. These switches don't seem to affect anything else either. I assume this jump kills us. Yes, indeed, the laser is appropriately placed. Sean Bean, we just got decapitated by a laser. That is a Game of Thrones reference for you there, for whatever reason. Alright, well, we're still stuck in the same situation. We need to get across to the other side, and we can't seem to manage it. Oh, hang on. Alright, now I see. Now I see. Okay. So we need to switch this. I see the situation now. And we need to rotate these around. We can use this to get to the other side of this portal so we can do things a little bit differently. Okay, so let's hop around this way now. We come back through here to switch these again. And we go back through one portal again. Because that way... No, this is still closed. We need a way to switch both of them again, so I actually have to go back through here before I change them and switch them both. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Alright, so we're not going to perfect this one this time, unless we mess up and have to restart again. But, I'm starting to understand this now. So now we come through here again and we switch them so we can drop through this side from the other side. Like so. We switch the portals again. There we go. Now we jump through, and this is going to allow us to access that jumping side. Okay. From here we can jump across, which will allow us to switch the lasers. And they're on a timer, which lets us actually get out safely. Okay, now we have to switch these two again. I'm not sure why the wait is so long on this yet, though. I would have thought it was something more timed, but it doesn't appear to be. Because now we switch them back again, go back to the other side, switch the portals again, which is admittedly somewhat of a pain, but we might not actually need to yet, because I can get across to here already. And this... What? What is the point of this? If this just rotates this laser back... Oh, now we can switch them both and have them both face outwards. Perfect. Okay. Now I see. Because at the moment both lasers are blocking our path here. We need to switch them so that only one is. So, we'll jump through again. Perfect. We need to get to the other side one more time. So one more cycling of this whole anomaly should fix it. I think. Yes. I believe so. We switch the portals one more time. No, we have to switch those portals first. And then we can get back to the first side again. This is a tricky one. Requires a lot of going back and forth, and there's probably a more efficient way to do it. That's why that one's on a timer, I'm guessing, so you can jump through it and then jump back out if you need to. Because now we can switch these easily. Not that you would need to, but just with the options there, I imagine. We come back around this way. We are probably way over the interactions limit. But we're getting there. And that's why there's a timer on this, because now we can get out again. Okay, I think we've got this solved now. All we have to do is switch it one more time. And get to the other side. That's still true, actually. Because if we jump through there now, all we're going to do is die. So this is still wrong. We have to somehow jump through here while they're facing the wrong direction, but have them fix each other after we're through. That doesn't make any sense. Because in order for this to be finished, we have to be on this side when we jump through, and they're already in the correct orientation. We're just on the wrong side. But now they're properly aligned so that we can actually go through to the other side, but we can't do that right now because we need to be on the other side already. This is a right pickle indeed. I think we need to switch that portal first so we can go back. So this actually can't be flipped yet. We're very close, but we've taken a couple actions too early. I have to flip the portals back, flip this portal so I can cycle around that way instead of having to go the other way, so that I can actually fix that portal orientation and get ourselves out properly. Yes, because now I can come through here, which means now I can fix these portals and we can actually get out of here. Because that means we've got it solved now. We're probably like 5 or 6 actions over the limit because of the times we've had to go back and do the same thing over and over again. But now this is this level solved. Excellent. Yeah, we're 4 actions over the limit because I had to do 2 things over again. twice. Alright, well that was entirely manageable. Interesting once we actually got the puzzle solved. Okay. What's going on here? We need to get to that side. What is going on here? This is a very vertical level, and that is an interesting thing that I don't think I've seen before. This is a panel which flips, but we have to flip it before it's useful. We've got a button here, I'm not sure what this does. It does move the side the button's on. What do you know? Okay, well that opens our first portal. We've now got switches that move switches. And we're on the wrong side of this to get over there, aren't we? In fact, both sides of this look like the wrong side to get over there. This is getting drastically more elaborate as time goes by. Okay, so that allows us to rotate that panel. That makes sense. What does this do? That flips the entire rest of the puzzle, but does let us get over there. From which point we can jump across, which is different. We can also come out this side, except for the fact that the lasers are there. No, the lasers don't block our way. We can explore through here then, to which we find very little. This allows us to move one of those lasers out of the way. I imagine we're gonna have to do that. Move both of the hot-crossed lasers out of our path. So now we jump across. Perfect. Ride this up and use it to rotate one of the platforms by clicking this. No idea what that changes in the other world yet, but I imagine it's important because it's all we can do. This allows us to switch that platform back, but do we even want to do that right now? That's our landing pad, isn't it? Yeah. In theory, though, that will allow us to boost up to that side, which we might need. Will we be able to land this now, though? Absolutely not. But we can jump off the other side. I don't know why I didn't see that before. That was very silly. Alright, and now we can jump up this way. Which allows us do that. Okay. Allows us to get back. That's the important thing about it. Because this portal is the only one we can use to get back right now. And what did we rotate? We rotated that platform out of the way. So we still need to rotate this one so that we can make progress. But first we have to change this platform. So we rotate this. And that lets us flip the other side. Oh, I bet you I did flip this side first. Yeah, I bet you I did. Yeah, almost certainly. So let's switch that back. That's an error. That's going to slow down our perfection, but that is a very easy error to fix. Now we're on this side. So we have this ability. What does that do? What? Why would you do that? Why is that even a button to press? Does the elevator go up to it? It does. Oh no. I see. Since we never rotated it back on the other side, we've completely messed up the puzzle now. Because we need to be able to interact with it differently. Yeah, because we'll be able to reach that one without having it switched. Alright, let's restart this one and see if we can get this properly done now. Because I think we're on the right track. We just made some tactical errors that have come back to bite us here. So, let's start with one of these sides. Let's just start with this one and try not flipping first. And see if that makes any difference at all. Just save some moves if at all possible, because that way this platform's already correctly aligned as well. And I just jumped off the ledge, which is fun. Okay, let's come over here. We're going to flip this platform, because the button's in the wrong place now, but after rotating this, nothing happened. What? You can't rotate it like that? So what is the point of rotating it down so low then? Because it doesn't do you any good if it's down on the floor. I thought we just had it in the wrong alignment, but you can't actually rotate it like this because the rotation point is in the wrong place. So this isn't useful to us. You have to start on the other side. Either that, or I have my whole understanding of the rotations here wrong. Because in theory, we could come across here, switch this, jump back, switch it again, or just come across here first, then interact with it, then do the whole cycle again. But why wouldn't you want to just start on this side? Maybe we were in the right place, but it seems to me... Oh, hang on. You have to go back and forth. That's why there's 3 locations there. That is tricky. That's very tricky indeed. So I actually went the wrong way here. We need to flip it so that we can get across. It takes more than just one side-to-side rotation, indeed. Okay. So we switch it. That lets us get back across. I jumped in the wrong place, though. I might not even be able to get to the right place because of the placement of our portal here. Yeah, because I haven't switched this yet. So we switch this back. I can't get to there now because the portal is poorly aligned. I can't get to the other side. But we need to be able to jump. No, that was right. Before. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, let's try this again. I'm so disoriented already. Let's start on this side. I like starting on that side. It seemed to be a lot more straightforward to me. So let's go in here, and let's try this again, except this time not mess it up. So we come in this side. No, that's definitely the wrong side, because that takes 2 extra clicks and it starts on the wrong orientation, but this lets you do the first rotation here, which is right. Because you need it to have that orientation to be able to progress. I don't know, this is confusing. It doesn't seem like there is a way that matters at the beginning. Both ways seem equally successful as far as I can tell. Because now we can jump across to here, take the elevator up and hit the first button, which allows us to rotate one of those platforms which we have to rotate. While we're here, we have to hit this. Then we drop down. We rotate this so we can get back up. We jump across. I think this is right. I think we have to start on that side because we have to hit that side twice. So that would make the most sense. We rotate this again. But that means that it's now in the wrong orientation for how we're actually facing, but it's in the right orientation to get out. But we have to come across to here. Okay, I made a mistake there. I should have left it. I should have come through, hit the switch here, then gone back around. So I have to take an extra move here then to replace the platform. So we wouldn't have had to do this otherwise if we had done it properly the first time. But I didn't, because we're going to have to go back across, flip it on that side. So that is a wasted rotation that we just did, so it's at least 1 turn extra. Oh, that was dumb. At least 1 rotation extra that we're going to have to deal with at the end here, so it's probably going to be at least +1 to our score. We should come through here while we're in the area at some point. Oh, no. While we're in the area at some point to hit the lasers, because we have to do that as well. Since we haven't done that yet, that's probably thrown off our alignment. Did I do this wrong again? I did, didn't I? I've gotten very confused here at the end. Alright, let's try this again. We want to be on this side. We gotta go up on the other wall. Oh, nope. Missed the platform. Did it take us back? I'm so disoriented. Okay, we're gonna start this one over. I'm sorry, guys. The fact that I can't tell what's changed after we die has been very disconcerting. So let's do this quickly now. We know what we're doing. We understand what's going on. And hopefully, we won't get messed up by falling off platforms or anything like that this time. So we should be able to just get things done. Let's do this quickly here. So, first things first. We switch the panel so we can hit the first of those 2 rotating platforms. And we rotate the world below so that we can actually get through it. There we go. That is correct as far as I can tell. We hop on down and we're in the right orientation, which is good, so we jump across and hit the first button. That allows us to rotate one of those 2, so we're 50% done that section. Up we go. Hit the button, which is good. We need to change the alignment here, but we can do that after. First, we need to come across and hit the first laser platform. So this comes back down to us. We jump across. And we hit the first laser button. Good. We jump back down, go back across, switch the panels. We take this side so we don't die. And now that we're here, we go up. We need to go check the other side so that we can switch the panels for the first time over here. It took me a little while to get this all sorted out in my head, but I think I understand it now. We switch this. And that will rotate the system, so we can rotate it again in a second and make it so that we can actually get some progress done. But now, we have the advantage of being able to jump down here. So we come back up again. We go through and across. We rotate this platform again. Good, good. That rotates it into the final position, so we can rotate that one and hit the button. But before we're done here, we actually have to go back through to the other side to switch these switches so that we can come through here and get the other laser. A little bit awkward, I know, but it will allow us to actually speed things up a little bit since the center platform is in the correct position right now. And this won't otherwise hinder us. Just takes 3 more button presses to make it around, and this gets us access to the laser. Let's see if we've got this. I think we've got it now. Because now, we drop down on this side. We come up over here, get the laser. Laser is out of the way. We come back through, drop down, hop up, go around, switch the center platform, hit the last button, come back and solve the puzzle. We're so close. So close, I tell ya. Okay, so from here, all we have to do is switch this platform. I think we've got this now, guys. No, I had it right before. Dang it, I just wasted a rotation or 2. So that's going to put us 2 off of perfect, I think. If we did everything else properly. For some reason, I thought that was incorrectly placed, and we just wasted a rotation. For no good reason. It was actually in the right position already. All we had to do was launch over. Ah! It's so easy to get disoriented with all of these world hops and rotations and things. Alright, so if we did it perfectly, then we will be 2 off of a perfect score. Oh no, that's why. That's why there was a problem. I had to be on the other side. So did it take back that rotation then? I don't know now. Okay, I think... Now I'm confused. We're definitely 1 rotation off of correct, at least right now. And this is going to put us 2 off again, because we did rotate that wrong. But this is right. No, that's wrong. I don't know what we just did, but something is not right anymore. And I am thoroughly confused, unfortunately. Why can't we jump back anymore? Oh. That rotation there flips the platform, so you can only jump that way. how then... Oh... But you have to be able to jump that way. No, because this button switches it back. What have I done? I got so confused in here somehow. How on earth did I get this confused? Whatever, we're gonna solve the puzzle. We've almost got it solved, but something in my head got very much baffled by this final section, sadly, so we're definitely not gonna do it as well as we could have if we had just been a little bit quicker here, because we've got something like 4 incorrect rotations now. So, you push that final button, you flip it around so you can go back, you go back. Yeah, it was just that rotation... Oh, I fell off again. Just that rotation there which actually threw us. Otherwise, we've done it pretty well right. So I think we're 4 rotations off of correct now. But we've got everything else solved. All we have to do is get back to the other side, and we're done. We have to make the final jump, and we're good. So, let's get out of here, do that jump, and win this level at last. We definitely messed this one up a little bit, but you know what? That's fine. We'll live. Jump to victory. If it wasn't for that central platform's rotations, we would have been fine. Yeah, we're 3 actions off, which means I think we actually had it perfect, except for the fact that I got a little bit confused there and had to go back and do things again. So that's annoying. But one of these days, we'll get these puzzles right in the first try again. One of these days. Alright, we're going to try and do one more this episode, and then we're going to be ending it off and see what happens. This one looks exciting. Is that rotating on its own? It is. Wow, okay. Interesting. There's a lot of moving parts to this level. What does this do? I don't know what that did. That rotated the top portal. Why is that relevant? Whoa. More importantly, is it relevant at all? So we can ride these to get back up and jump again. But now we're going to get stuck on the middle platform. Because it can't rotate. Okay. That rotates the main central platform. Sounds good. We wait here until the rotation happens, I think. Then we zip our way back to the start. Good. From here, we want to ride on one of these platforms back to the middle so we can get through there and access the new button. Because the new button goes this way, and this changes the position of lasers, which allows us to get over to that side. But the button's in the wrong place over there, so I'm not sure if that helps us yet either. Let's go back up again. Alley-oop. Alright, so we can't get to that side now, but we can go to this side. Which lets us get to the other rotation here, but we can't get the button from here because this platform's in the wrong spot. And that button isn't relevant anyway. This does let us get to here, though. But why would you want to be here? Why? Unless we need to be on the other side of that portal, so we have to switch the whole thing around now. I think that's what it is. We need to rotate the lower platform again. But that doesn't make any sense, because this button is the one that switches the lasers. So we can't switch the lower platform and the higher platform at the same time, because you can't get back. But we need to rotate this, and this is on that side. But we need to be able to get back here, which means it has to be here still. I'm so confused. So if that one is switched, we can get across it. But we can't get across it because it's not switched. Next, we need to be able to go... No, going that way doesn't even help us. That just takes us back to the start. What is the purpose of this? I am thoroughly confused. I will not lie. Because this just switches those lasers. But that doesn't actually do anything good for us, because we need them to be in the other orientation to make any progress, even if we do the next stage. Oh, I can't land on those platforms here for some reason. That time I made it no problem. Weird. Yeah, because we need to somehow get both of those switched, which involves getting to... Oh! The button is directly above you. That's mean. Alright, let's go do this again. We had it in the right place before. Oh. Whoops. Alright, let's start this one over. We've got it a bit messed up now. Turns out the button we needed was directly above us. Of course it is. Alright, so we're gonna jump onto one of these platforms and do this the easy way. Ugh, that's annoying. I can't believe you were right there and we didn't notice. Alright. Button number 1 switches one of those. We have to come back here and hit this so that we can end the level. We ride back around to the exit, which is going to be a little bit slow since I went out the wrong side, but we should be able to go around this way pretty quick anyway and get to where we need to be. Sometimes these puzzles are irritating, but I think we've got this solved now, because it's going to let us move both of those, which should let us take the jump pad out, as long as we can exit on the appropriate side and take the jump to the jump. Which sounds silly, but I think actually makes sense. Because we stop here, that's perfect. We jump across, this changes the lower platform. Which we can't actually drop down onto, apparently? Oh, that's too bad. Alright, come on down. Come on round there, Jumpy. There you are. Alright, let's just jump back over to here, which is good. We'll take this down to the bottom layer again. From here, we should be able to do the rest of whatever we need to do. Alright, because now we can get over here and hit this button, which switches the top lasers, so we can get back up. Did it again. Let's go out this side, so we're on the right side, so we save ourselves some time. We jump up to the top again, we get to the other side and hit that button, and then we should basically only have to retrace our steps a little bit, and we'll be done. I may not have needed to restart this level, but now that I understand it a little bit better, we can do it a lot smoother. Because we come across to here, push the button above our heads. That switches the exit, so we can actually go where we need to go. And now all we have to do is switch the lasers, switch the floor panel, hit that switch, and we're done. So we should be 4 moves in? Yes. So that's all the moves that we have left to do. We've got it basically solved now, which is awesome. We switch the lasers, go back up, switch the floor panel, go back down, hit the last button, and we're good to go. Lasers are switched. Alright, let's finish this sucker. Back up we go. We switch the floor panel. It feels good to solve things on the first try again. Let's cycle our way around here. And we can see if we can do it with no deaths, too, if we can land our jump properly. Is this right now? This switches the top portal? Good. Okay, so now they're aligned. The planets are aligned. All we have to do is make the jump and not mess it up. Let's get ready for this thing. Oh, it's already in the perfect position, which is unfortunate. We gotta wait for it to rotate around again. But then we'll have our victory in our grasp. And go! Yeah, baby! Oh, that's awesome! I like that one. That was fun. Alright, 2 more levels in Sector C, and then we're going on to what I believe is actually the final chapter. A very short game, but an enjoyable little puzzle experience, and some of the perfects are quite tricky. So, I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thanks for watching as we struggle through some of the puzzles here in Parallax now, as they are beginning to get more difficult, which is nice, because the early ones were way too easy, but these ones are good difficulty. I like them. Either way, if you enjoyed the series so far, you've been enjoying watching some puzzle solving, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. If you haven't, let me know what you'd like to think about it anyway. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye-bye.